Powered by the Montana Television Network. This is the Noon News from Montana's news leader.
Good afternoon, and thanks so much for joining us here on the Noon News. I'm Samantha Sullivan. The Highway 87 railroad crossing in Columbus is open again this afternoon after as many as 45 coal cars derailed last night. Montana Rail Link got word of a derailment on the main line track around midnight. Here's a photo of the scene shortly after the cars derailed from viewer Donner West. MRL Information Officer Jim Lewis confirms no injuries have been reported and no hazardous materials were involved. A company incident command team will assess the damages today. Lewis says the cause of the derailment is still unknown at this time. An early estimate by MRL shows around 35 to 45 coal cars fell off the tracks. Columbus Fire Rescue says cars blocked the 3rd Street and Highway 87 crossings. They also confirmed there are no health risks and no evacuations were ordered. The Highway 78 crossing opened just before 2 o'clock this morning, but the other remains closed as crews work to separate the cars and clear the scene. In other news this afternoon, a Billings man is dead after a crash this morning on King Avenue. A 68-year-old man was rushed to the hospital after crashing into a parked semi-truck. This was the scene just before 8 o'clock this morning on King Avenue West near South 18th Street West. Lieutenant Brandon Woolley of the Billings Police Department says the green Lamborghini was traveling east at a high speed when it struck a power pole and a parked semi. The 32-year-old driver of the semi was asleep inside of the cab when the sports car crashed into him. The driver of the Lamborghini was extricated from the car and taken to the hospital where he died a short time later. The semi-driver was uninjured. In Wolf Point, a woman is dead after she was hit by a train on Monday night. The Roosevelt County Sheriff's Office identified the victim as Lexus Sainin of Glasgow. According to BNSF, the woman was hit near the Wolf Point Amtrak station. She was transported to the hospital where she was pronounced dead. BNSF says the main line was closed for the investigation and was reopened around 9 p.m. on Monday. Continuing our coverage this afternoon, the Cascade County Attorney's Office has filed charges against 14 jailees involved in a July riot at the Cascade County Detention Center in Great Falls. According to court documents, inmates stated the riot was pre-planned. Inmates broke sprinklers, cell doors, ceiling tiles, and cameras. They also covered vents to stop pepper spray from being released. The inmates caused more than $22,000 in damages during that riot. Onto the campaign trail, the president's son, Donald Trump Jr., was back in Montana yesterday. Trump Jr. campaigned in Bozeman for U.S. Senate candidate Matt Rosendale. Fox News personality Kimberly Guilfoyle joined him in trying to earn votes for Rosendale over incumbent Senator John Tester. People on both sides of the political spectrum turned out for the event.
I went to Great Falls and I wasn't able to get in, so I wanted to be early here so that I would be able to get in. So, yeah, I think it's kind of fun being first.
In our country right now, there's a lot of division, and people feel that one of the ways they can really get their voice out there is to protest. A lot of people don't have time to really do anything else. This is something they feel comfortable with.
Next week, Vice President Mike Pence also plans to make a campaign stop for Rosendale in the same place at the Gallatin County Fairgrounds. And as Election Day gets closer, MTN's Mike Dennison shows us how the race for Montana's lone U.S. House seat is shaping up, candidate by candidate. He starts with incumbent Republican Greg Gianforte.
Congressman Greg Gianforte won this seat in a special election just 16 months ago, promising to be a strong soldier for the policies of President Trump. He says that agenda has been good for Montana and that he'd like to keep it going.
I think this election is it's an election between competing views. And do we stay with the President Trump's agenda that's gotten our economy going and creating more prosperity? Or do we go back to the failed policies of this last administration that gave us anemic economic growth and poor results for a lot of Montanans?
Gianforte says those top policy initiatives are the Republican tax cut bill of 2017, less regulation on business, boosting the military, and securing the border.
We need to end this illegal immigration because it has a negative effect in our communities. It's bringing crime across the border. It's also bringing Mexican meth into Montana communities.
Gianforte is being challenged by Democrat Kathleen Williams, a former state legislator from Bozeman, and Libertarian Eleanor Swanson, a Billings attorney. Gianforte and his wife Susan co-founded a software development firm in Bozeman in the mid-1990s, Right Now Technologies. It grew to an international company that employed more than 500 people in Bozeman and was sold to Oracle Corporation in 2012 for $1.8 billion. Gianforte usually touts his business background when talking about his qualifications for the job of congressman.
We started our business in our home, created over 550 high-wage jobs, and then spent my career negotiating agreements with business leaders all over the world. That's the experience I'm bringing to Capitol Hill, and I think I'm showing results for the people of Montana.
He also points to his work to reduce litigation on forest projects, designating a portion of East Rosebud Creek near Red Lodge as a wild and scenic river, and his chairmanship of an oversight panel on energy and the environment. Gianforte is the favorite to win this race, which hasn't attracted much national attention. But his Democratic challenger, Kathleen Williams, has already pulled one upset this year. We'll learn more about her tomorrow. In Helena, Mike Dennison, MTN News.
You'll be able to see all 3 U.S. House candidates in their first live debate this Saturday at 6 p.m. on your local MTN station. Turning things over now to Connor in the Weather Center. Connor, it's a nice day here in Montana, but we were talking earlier and you said there's some severe weather in other parts of the country.
Yeah, speaking of national attention, as we turn our attention to the East Coast, they're dealing with the potential for some very severe weather later this afternoon. And it's actually sparked by some conditions that we can see a little bit closer to home as well. As we take a look at the high temperature, we can see those cool temperatures are sweeping down through the Midwest, creating a tight gradient there along the East Coast. And that's helping to pop up these severe storms that are scheduled to drop a lot of moisture and actually have some tornadic concerns with them as well along the East Coast. And that's due to the competing air masses, one very cold, one very moist and humid. That's giving it the energy. As we focus our attention back a little bit closer to home, we can actually start to see the beginnings of a cold front that's dropping down into our area. We're not going to feel the full effects of that here today. We're going to see that a little bit later tomorrow. I'll break down everything coming up in full forecast.
Thanks, Connor. Well, Montanans celebrated the 50th Annual Governor's Conference on Aging Tuesday by honoring and recognizing the state's centenarians. 124 seniors ranging from 100 to 109 years old are registered here in the state of Montana. On Tuesday, 9 of them gathered in Helena. This year's theme was Rock Your Age. There were also breakout sessions with topics on nutrition, Alzheimer's, and long-distance caregiving. In Montana, at least 124 people will be 100 or older by the end of December. In fact, 2 people in Montana are 109 years old.
Everyone asks me. I really don't have a secret. Through my whole life, I just took one day at a time. And I've never been a person who thought much about age. Fortunately, I have been blessed with good health. It just happened.
The event will end with a mini grant sponsorship giveaway to various communities to help with their senior services. Well, thank you so much for joining us here on the Noon News. Well, coming up, another woman accuses Judge Brett Kavanaugh of misconduct as senators prepare to hear from his first accuser on Capitol Hill tomorrow. But first, Connor's in with a full look at the forecast. We'll be right back.
You're watching MTN News with Samantha Sullivan. Storm Tracker weather with Ed McIntosh, and farm and ranch news from the Northern Ag Network. This is the Noon News on Q2, Montana's news leader.